Hi there, this is going to be a general reading for all signs. Yes, all signs. I am going to be using the new deck that I had pre-ordered months ago, and it finally came in the mail yesterday. It is the Nightmare Before Christmas gorgeous tarot deck. I know I mentioned it quite a few times of using it. I also received this gorgeous cute deck too. Somebody made this for me, Hillary and her daughter Vivian. Because I've been channeling the When Pigs Fly, they literally made me a deck. It's a tarot deck for Missy, and they all have pigs. I used it on my live today, xi_Missy_xi, and I will definitely use this too at some point, maybe even today. I've got to, you know, I intuitively use my cards. So intuitively right now we're hitting this. I used this also on my live today too. It was pretty interesting. The Beast came out, as in Beauty and the Beast. Last night, I was not really doing much, and I saw the quote from the movie Beauty and the Beast, when Lumiere, right, the candle, tells the Beast, when the time is right, confess your love. Or confess your love when the time is right, right? He says something to that sort, to the Beast. Because the Beast needs to confess his love to Belle. And I kept seeing that, and I thought, I know I'm sure as hell not confessing nothing to nobody. And Spirit was like, it's not you. It's the divine masculines, or it's a masculine energy. It's not you. And I thought, well, I knew that. And then in these cards, one of the cards came out on live, and I was like, oh my God, that's the Beast. He was holding a candle, him and Lumiere. First card we have here is the Hanged Man. There is a pause, there's nothing happening. It's a stalemate. Nobody's making a move. What a terrible place to be at a place of I'm afraid you're afraid. Because it doesn't feel like it's a pause for something great. Sometimes the pause is wonderful, yeah? It's a moment to breathe, to reflect, to heal, to grow. I don't know, something about this particular pause feels like two people are afraid to press the button. Two people are afraid to like say something or to communicate or to be the first. That's what it feels like. Somebody's afraid to be the first. Six of Presents. Oh, there is so much abundance coming. Eight of Presents. Oh, there's so much stuff coming. Four of Candles. Eight of Candles, Eight of Wands, Queen of Presents. Oh, you are manifesting. Look at the Queen of Presents. It's like she's fucking Santa. No wonder there's all this presents coming, like all this abundance. Look. This tells us that you are in this vibrational frequency, right? Where you are manifesting, but you're also attracting abundance. So maybe you're not focusing on love or anything else because you're busy building this empire, okay? That's fine. Because we don't want to put love at the front, because love don't pay these bills. Last time I checked. And we sure as hell ain't depending on nobody to pay our shit. Been there, done that. So if you're busy with your head in the sand, working, doing all this stuff, okay, you get a pass. Okay, now the Eight of Candles is like the Eight of Wands, right? Action or movement. Could be communication, and I said that. I feel like there's communication that is not happening. This is the Four of Candles, basically like the Four of Wands. Look, everybody's just staring like this. There's nothing happening. In all of these cards, I do not see anything happening except manifesting abundance, which is gorgeous. That's what you should be doing, period. But then all this other stuff right here is a pause. Nothing's happening. No communication. No movement. I feel like it's I'm afraid. I don't want to say it first because what if I look like an idiot? Something about that. It feels like I'm scared. I'm nervous. To be brave is to be in love, isn't it? Look at me to talk. I want to talk. Honey, I'm the coach. Don't be worried about me. Oh, Missy, why are you gonna be brave and whatever? Don't worry about me, boo boo. I'm the coach. Okay, coaches don't play. If I get put in the situation, okay, where I gotta cough something up, I'm gonna have to be in the situation where I might have to cough something up, but I'm not there yet. You know, there's things that could be possibly happening, and it's like, but I don't know that to be certain. And it's not like I'm in that situation where like I've got to say something. Like I just not even that. It's not even there for me yet. Death. Scorpio. It's a rebirth. I was gonna say something else, and I saw the word rebirth. It's a rebirth. Why do I feel breathless? I feel like nerves, you know, it's getting nervous because you have to cough it up. It's letting something go too with this big full moon in this card. It's laying something to rest. Being at peace with something, right? Because it's a cemetery. Being at peace, letting something go, putting something to rest. So what you're going to put to rest and let go of is anything that doesn't serve you in this new cycle, right? In this new life or earth or whatever it is. So there might be this period of mourning. I felt it the past couple days. I felt like I was just really emotional and crying and like cracked open emotionally. You know, they're trying to get me in Queen of Cups mode. Because, honey, I ain't got no problem with the other queens, honey. Queen of Swords most especially, as an Aquarian like me. But I do have issues with my Queen of Cups. I'm fantastic at loving. Giving, loving, I'm great there. What I'm not so great with is the reciprocating part of accepting it. I'm not great at being loved, I think, because it's just about, you know, back then we had issues with all these karmic situations because, you know, it's about seeing the worth in our own self. And until we can see the worth in us, how are we going to see the worth in other people? And then other people treated us like shit because we didn't tell them how to treat us. We didn't show them how. And now we've gotten to this place, right, where we are just like, this is how you treat me, motherfucker. And so I'm saying we are in this place of extreme self-love. And we're really, you can see that you got no issues here manifesting. There's no problem whatsoever manifesting. Not at all. It's the love thing, though. It's here in the cards. Being brave. Something has to be put to rest because it's in the old cycle or your old life. Okay, I'm sorry. It's just what it is. Sorry, I'm fidgeting with my hair. We just came back home and my hair's like windblown. I didn't think to fix it before I came and recorded. We went to go get sushi for dinner, honey. Sushi's my favorite. I'm a pescatarian, so I only eat seafood, y'all. Oh my God. It's the counterpart. It's the King of Presents. Oh my God. So the King and Queen, look at that. Wow. I see you. You see me? I see you. The eye to eye. You're on the same vibration, that same frequency of abundance. Both of these two people ain't got no problem manifesting that abundance, which has to do with work or career, or they're manifesting like crazy. Yep, look, the King of Candles. You got no problem here being creative, making moves business-wise. I feel like that's not an issue at all. Ace of Candles. Something new begins. There's some type of a creative endeavor that one of these, could be both of them, but most certainly one, is going through. There's this spark of creation or of inspiration. I almost feel like one inspires the other too. You have the Five of Candles. There's distractions. This person doesn't want to be in love because I think it's distractions. The Emperor. Possible Aries energy, yeah, but the Emperor is very stoic. It's God of War. Father energy here too. You also have the Nine of Candles. Some kind of a barrier. You know, the Nine of Wands traditionally, which is like the Nine of Candles, is a card of like the wounded warrior. There's this barrier that's like right here. It's something that, it's like this, it's not a facade, it's a barrier. It's the wall. Nobody can come through. So I said it's a standstill here. Six of Presents, right? Six of Pentacles. This is also about reciprocity. Giving and receiving. A lot of us are really great at loving. Some people are not great at loving. Some people are only great at receiving love, right? But for somebody like me, that's not my shit. My shit is I'm really great at loving. And I think in the past we've picked the wrong people. And now that we've sort of fixed that part of ourselves that has been attracted to fuck faces, you know, now we're very sure where we're just like, I'm going to take my time here and choose, and I'm going to focus on me. And I'm going to build, and I'm going to be abundant. This person's also in that boat, but I think the two of you guys are at, again, a standstill. Meaning, it's your move. No. It's your move. No. Two people are not doing anything out of fear. It feels like fear. You know what I think it is too, and this is what we knew would happen. I think for these two people, this is their first real connection or relationship, right? Whether it's a reconnection or these are brand new people meeting for the first time, but technically it's not really brand new because it's old souls, past life, but you know what I mean in this life. Totally forgot what I was gonna say. Sorry, Mercury is like really doing a number, and for some reason my aqua energy, being my head in the ethers, is really strong right now. I'm so sorry. It'll come to me, I'm sure. Nope, I don't remember what I was gonna say. Go home, Mercury. Go home. I'm sure if it's important, I'll remember, honey. I was going somewhere with that one too. You saw that momentum building. Watch when I rewatch it. I'll be like, I know what I was gonna say. Ace of Wands twice. There's this new thing that's starting up. It's a passionate new beginning with the two of you guys. The Ace of Wands is like, and so it begins, but it's this important big thing. It's like a new job, a new business, it's a new relationship. Something, and I feel like, again, it's about being really inspired to create. I don't know who inspires the other, but one inspires the other, and it creates them to be really artistic or something. Opens them up to this a higher frequency. It's so funny too, because I felt like that. The Hermit. Coming out of the dark. Virgo energy, right? This person who usually keeps to themselves, right? A hermit crab. Being a hermit and like hiding out, not coming out. The connection's too intense to hide and to stay away from it. Do you know what I mean? The connection's too strong. They just can't stay away. I can't stay away from you. It's like Gloria Estefan. Go on YouTube. Go listen to it. You're on YouTube now. Go look up Gloria Estefan. I can't stay away from you. No, it is true, but I can't stay away from you. It's the connection, the spark, the magnetic pull. It's too strong. It's just, it just is. Look at the freaking bottom of the deck. It's the Wheel of Fortune. The wheel turns, and the more the wheel turns into the new cycle, it pulls us away from the old, right? And that's the whole thing about putting it to rest and saying goodbye to it and leaving it, burying it, right? Being at peace with that. But then also at the same time, it's pulling you more into the new. And this person's in this new cycle. They are. And you cannot have this new person in the new cycle, but then yet be the old you. It's shit just not gonna work. It's like these two people are trying to stay away from each other and they can't. It's magnetic. The Wheel of Fortune is destined and fated. It is, how the fuck did this happen? How did I meet you right around the corner at the grocery store like this? How did I meet you all the way across the world? How did I just so happen to like never go shopping at this grocery store and then I did today and then there you are? How did this happen that I just randomly saw you on Instagram or Facebook? It's like the whole when pigs fly. Is it symbolic that I received, I picked this up literally at the post office yesterday, right? And I've been channeling the energy when pigs fly. Is that telling us that pigs are going to start flying? Have they been flying? Is it confirmation? I can't stay away from you. So why do you try? I'm getting upset. My heart just started beating really fast. If you can't stay away from me, then why are you not saying anything? Then how come you're not coming forward? Because for some of you, you're going to say, I don't know who the fuck this is. I don't have anybody new. I didn't meet anybody yet. I don't know what you're talking about, Missy. Then it hasn't come yet. But I'm telling you, because it hasn't come yet, somebody's been lurking, I feel like. Somebody's been watching. And you may not be aware of it. That's for some of you. For some of you, it's going to be when you meet them and the two of you guys connect, and then it's like this whole I can't stay away from you. And then like it's this runner, both runners though. It's not even a runner chaser. That's what's different, is a lot of times it's a runner and a chaser. This is two fuckers run. Seven of Swords. Hiding the truth. See her truth? Her sword behind her back. She's not speaking it. I told you, it's the communication that's being held back. I fucking told you. Could feel it, right? As soon as I touched the cards. Death again. This is the ending of the old. You have to say goodbye to it. You have to fucking let it go. And it's as if like when we say goodbye to a family member, as you guys know, you've seen my journey from last year. I lost two very important people last year. Very close together, 50 days apart. So when we talk about this could be family members that we've lost, yes, and it'll be an ongoing process, right? The healing process never really ends. I don't think it's family members though that they're reminding you about, because that's just a part of life, right? For us to lose family members that are important to us and then, you know, have to deal with that forever, basically. This is, they're saying, you are not a fucking caterpillar anymore. Let go of your caterpillar life. You have a butterfly right here in front of you. For some of you, you have a fucking butterfly sitting on your damn shoulder. What the fuck you gonna do? You're gonna waste this opportunity? Once in a lifetime, you're gonna waste it? You sure? It's not gonna come again. Remember this Halloween, it's a once in a blue moon kind of shit, right? It's a full moon. It's a full moon, but it's a blue moon. When pigs fly, 1 in a million, once in a blue moon. Don't fuck this shit up. The end has to happen, but there's also a new beginning. Justice. Libra energy. I'm filming this today on October 17th. Happy birthday, Marshall. Unhappy birthday, Marshall. I like to say stuff like that because I think me and him have beef from a past life, honestly. And I'm still pretty fucking pissed that when he came to Hawaii for his concert, he didn't have sweatpants like Bruno Mars did, okay? And I stood in line, in that merch line, me and my child. My child begged me to go to this concert. I said, you know what? I love him too. We love him. We obsessed. We don't need to go. It's raining in Hawaii in February, honey. We stood in the damn line raining. My lashes were falling off like this in the merch line, okay? Didn't have everything or nothing much, okay? And then we go and we sit down in the concert and it was pouring fucking rain and we sat in the rain with ponchos on because that's how much we love him. Anywho, happy birthday, Marshall. So this is justice, right? Libra energy, but this is karma. Balance. It's a giving and receiving, so it balances out. The two of you guys, these two people, even if it's only one person now that is only like, oh, I see this person I really like, but then I've never told them and I'm a stranger, they don't know me. The other person on the receiving end that's unaware of the person watching has to be open for love. So it literally is both people got to put a fucking weight here. If that makes sense. The Two of fucking Pentacles. There's the infinity symbol. Number 8. The number of abundance. And we talked about that earlier. Two fuckers is manifesting abundance. No biggie, no problem. Manifesting money, manifesting career opportunities, no problem. What you're not open, you know why you're not manifesting good love options? These are the people I'm talking to, okay? It's how you gonna know it's you. You know why you're not manifesting good options? Because number one, the higher you vibrate, the harder it is to find matches. It just is. You're part of the minority, right? So there's not a lot of options. So it's not like, oh, there's just so many people for me to hook up with. That's reality. The higher we vibrate, the harder it is to find matches. They're starting to awaken, but you know it's not a lot. Now, this is also about infinite. There's something about this energy of the two of you guys and the people that I'm talking to here. And I talked a little bit about this on the live that I did, about how the beast, his flame never went out. The spark was really, really starting to go out, just like this. And then they meet, they cross paths. Remember I said with this, it's like somebody gets really sparked with creation. It's because like the crossing of the paths of these two people, it sort of ignites them. They get passionate. They start having ideas. They start being more in the flow. For some of them, that's when they really start manifesting some shit. Because it's the crossing of the paths. You know, it's like the two of you guys are like plugged into each other, if you will. It's infinite, this connection. It's always been you. It's always been you. In every lifetime, I've looked for you. I swore I would find you, and I swore I would remember. Remember just like what, a month or two ago, I told you guys I had that really weird random dream, and it was definitely a past life dream. I don't have those ever. Like, I'm just not a lucid dreamer or like a dreamer like that. I dream prophetic dreams and that's it. This one was, I had a dream that my dude in a past life was going to be killed. And right before they pulled me away from him, I kissed him and I told him, I vow, I promise to remember you in every lifetime. And it was fucking deep. And I woke up like crying in tears. It was heavy because he was killed. And I feel like this is a part of what it is. I know a lot of you guys can relate to me when I tell you, this entire lifetime, I've always felt like I was in love with somebody already. Like I was incarnated and born already in love. I just haven't found the person I'm in love with yet. It's always been you. The problem is we can't remember when we're unawakened. That part of our memory, how we get incarnated into this lifetime and we forget. We have amnesia. So you have to strip away all these layers to sort of not become, but unbecome. To get to the core of who you really are, the purest form of you, the light. Right? We're stuck in these meat suits, honey. We can only get to so much light. We ain't never going to be where we are without these bodies. But we're going to try and do the best we can. That's how come this process is always ongoing. We never are fully woke. We're never fully healed because we're trapped in these meat suits. We're not invincible in these motherfuckers, right? Our light, our source, our energy is invincible, lives forever. Our energy, that's why when people pass away, they transition, they don't die. Their bodies die, right? Their energy doesn't die. It's always been you, is the fucking point. The Queen of Wands, look at her, it's very tropical. She's sort of like standing there, a little bit sexual too. It's almost like a sexual taunt. Whether she's aware of it or not, Queen of Wands can be very passionate. I always tell you guys, the divine feminine in her raw power comes up as the Queen of Wands. You know, she's really creative, she's passionate, she's spicy, she's sriracha. That's the Queen of Wands at her highest vibration. She's making moves, right? Remember, she's inspired with this wand here. It's the divine feminine, no matter what sign you are, honey. No matter what sign you are. It's always been you. The Ace of Swords, there's the communication that's been lacking. The communication has to happen, or this is a breakthrough, or this is clarity. However that's going to work for you. Because for some of you, it's clarity going, oh my God, it's you. Like, you don't even remember. You know, we're unawakened to some things. It's like, there's going to be like this breakthrough, however it happens, whether it's because you dream it, whether it's because somebody says something and you go, oh my God, I remember now. Whether it's because you guys first meet and you instantly remember. I don't know how it works, because it will be different for each of you. There's a breakthrough that happens, and for some of you that have already, whatever, this is communication. Remember, I told you in the beginning, the gap is communication. Communication is not just Oh, I just called to say how you doing. Real cash. Not for this connection. For everybody else, your friends, your family, your coworkers, your damn acquaintances. Hey, how you doing? How's it? That's fine. This, no. No. No, the communication, the real deal, true blue communication has to happen here. And it has to just be really raw. Because you may not even have words for it too. It may just be one of those things like, I don't know what the fuck this is. What are we doing? Am I crazy? Do you feel something? The Empress. She is literally living her best fucking life. Look at that. The Empress is about abundance, just pure, total abundance. But it's about her living her best life. She's chillaxed. She's not gonna chase you. She's like, if you want me, you gotta come and get me. And he's all like, I don't know if you want me. And she's like, well, then read my motherfucking mind. Because you know we sassy, honey. And he'd be all, but I can't read your mind yet. I don't know. So instead, look at this Princess of Swords. Instead, well, the communication, look, the communication wants to come out. You see the sword? But instead of the communication going that way to what it's supposed to be for, it goes this way. It's just to herself. She's thinking it. He's thinking it. They're keeping it to themselves. You cannot make it up. And then this card, the last card, is the Sun. What is the Sun? The truth. The Sun is the divine masculine, right? But it's also the truth. It's illumination. It's enlightenment. It's awakening. There's an awakening that happens here. And the awakening is, oh my God, it's you. See how she's meditating? She's doing this. Total state of surrender. It comes. The mind's crazy and chaotic. Life's crazy and chaotic. We cannot hear. We cannot see. We cannot feel. Why do you think they're stripping us again? You know that death card earlier for a lot of us? Like I told you, I've had a death recently with my own ego. Many of us are being stripped of the ego, not just the masculines. I hear a lot of people on YouTube blaming everything on the masculines. They're going through the death of the ego. They're doing this. They're doing that. Yeah, they are, but so are we. Feminines. And remember something, we are both feminine and masculine. We're both light and dark. So we shift in and out of our feminine and our masculine. So what if that's your masculine part inside of you that needs to shed ego? Or what if it's part of your feminine? Well, however it works. We have to stop looking at them and look at us. It's always been about us. This is an awakening. And it's the final fucking awakening. And I got the chills just now because it's the awakening of, oh my God, it's you. Have you ever had that where like you don't recognize somebody because you maybe didn't see them since like little kid time or like since high school and they look different? I just don't remember them. And you're out of the grocery store or something and this person's like kind of like going around, they're looking at you like, damn, I know this person. And you walk right by them. You might even have a conversation with them. Oh, hey, yeah, whatever, okay, whatever. And you just have no fucking clue. That's this kind of shit. You walk right by them. You don't even know. Have a conversation. Don't even remember. There's this, holy shit. Oh my God, is that you? You see how that happens? Has it ever happened to you? Boom, instant. They say something, it just triggers a remembrance. Holy shit, it's happened to me many times. Like, I'd be like, oh my God. I have tunnel vision too, like at the grocery store. I want to be in and out, honey. In and out. And they're like, Missy, do you remember me? And I'm like, no. And then they say something and I go, oh my God, it's like instant. That's this shit. It's almost like it's instant and you're going to say, it's always been you. It's you. Holy shit, it's always been you. 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands is putting a burden down, right? It's time to put the burdens down. It's been a heavy, long road, huh? You have the King of Pentacles again. Okay, so we are absolutely fine with the finances, right? This person is stable. He's building his empire, right? something about this past life here. See how the farm, you can see it's a farm. There's like a tractor or something there. He's self-made. He's probably definitely self-made because he feels like either he didn't come from money. That's a lot of people's stories. So I know that sounds generic, but I know it's a lot of people's stories, but it's going to be relevant somehow. Maybe this person invested in a farm. I don't think so, though. I think it's part of their background. And then the Hierophant. Hierophant could be Taurus energy, right? But the Hierophant is somebody who is, well, he's like the Emperor, but he's spiritually tapped in. It's like he's like an alchemist, a magician, yeah? The Hierophant symbolizes traditional. So this could be very traditional also. Could be about standards and being very, you know, by the book. That could be the Hierophant too. This guy wants to do it right. This masculine, he wants to do it right. I don't know what the fuck that means. It's all I heard. He wants to do it right. Maybe that means because he wants to get his shit together first. He wants to get his coins right. The Fool. It's taking a leap of faith, right? It is being brave. Literally jumping. I had this thing where like they kept showing me the Alice in Wonderland quotes. Oh my God, look at it. Sorry, with the lighting's fucked. It's a 10 of Cups. And the card that they chose is When Pigs Fly. Look at it. Oh my God, happily ever after. We're gonna stop right there. And no, you can't purchase this deck. They made this special for me. It's a gift. And no, I don't want no Capianas. Okay, thank you very much. This was made especially for me by Hillary and her daughter Vivienne. Okay, so happily ever after when pigs motherfucking fly, bitch. Total emotional bliss. The thing you thought you weren't getting, you get. The thing that you thought, oh my God, can't never ever happen, that will never happen. I could never have that kind of job, that kind of life. I could never be that kind of person, or he wouldn't like me, she wouldn't like me. Bitch, here we fucking go. But the Fool is about taking a leap of faith. You gotta risk it. You gotta be brave, you have to be courageous. You have to, it's a brand new clean slate too. So what happens is you let go of the old life, the new life didn't start yet, there's a clean slate. You gotta be brave though. There's something about being brave. Being brave. Being brave to communicate. Being brave to speak your truth. To be pure in the heart, it would mean to be honest. God, look at this big, oh my God, it's a unicorn. You see the unicorn horn? Oh my God, it's a fucking unicorn. I love it. I love it. This is amazing. So, you know, the energy here speaks of, I think there's going to be this breakthrough moment that comes, and it could be because this month the veil is almost non-existent between worlds and such, right? It's very magical. Like if we thought in the past, oh yeah, it's magical, whatever, 2020 has been something. Why do you think that everybody keeps saying, oh my God, the twins are uniting now? Because they would have to. This is fucking war. World War III is spiritual. Feels like you guys got your coins right, or you guys are fine financially or whatever. It's time to recognize that love is, it's time to recognize each other. That's what it feels like. Feels like it's just time to remember. Oh, this is beautiful. You guys follow me on Instagram, xi_missy_xi. I do a lot of lives there. Go in my IGTV tab. There's a shitload. You can also see the one that I did today. It was amazing. Thank you for all of your likes, your shares, and your subscriptions here on YouTube. I am no longer taking personal requests, reading requests, because I have to catch up. So when I am ready to start accepting reading requests again, I will let you guys know. But until then, I will see you guys later. And I am working to catch up on those. So if you're waiting for a reading from me, please be patient, okay? I always refund you if you don't want to wait anymore, or if it like changed, you no longer need a reading or what have you. So that's always on the table if you no longer need one, okay? You just email me. I love you guys. See you later. Bye.